Hi folks, how you doing today? Scott Cohen here. Time to talk about TaxAct, the TaxAct software, and doing the tax returns we're going to do for the week. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, okay, there's a document right here. See where it says installing and using TaxAct Professional? I think it's probably best for you to, well, if you don't have a separate screen, maybe print this out, okay? Fortunately for me, I do have a separate screen, so I'm just going to put it over here, okay? And then I'm going to open up another window, bring it over here, okay? Put that one back up there, okay? So going back over here to the dashboard. All right, so anyway, let's go in here. All right, so you're going to want to print this out because you got to follow those instructions there. And what you're also going to want to do is to go into Connect, okay? And you will see this assignment, okay? Now I've already downloaded this, but I'll show it to you anyway. I'll go ahead and download it again if it'll let me. So right in here in the chapter 4 to 6 assignments, you'll see TaxAct software installation, okay? So let me show you what to do. Go ahead and open this up. And by the way, to let you know, this only works on a PC. If you have a Mac or one of them little MacBooks or even, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to work. So what I would recommend you doing, hopefully you have access to a PC somewhere, okay? And by the way, to let you know, for those of you, and I'm not saying I have nothing against Apple products. I have an Apple phone, I have an iWatch or whatever, Apple Watch, whatever. But in finance and accounting, they tend not to use Apple products because they don't work with a lot of various softwares. So I'm not sure if there's a workaround or not. So I would suggest, try hooking up with another student and make 2 copies of what you do together and submit them. Otherwise, you're going to have to find somebody to help you out. So we want to go to the 2024 Tax Act, the newest one. And what we want is we want the 1040 installer. The 1040 is the regular individual tax return. This is for non-for-profits. This one is for partnerships. These other ones are for corporations. So you're going to click on this. And when you do, see up here this executable file right here? You can see where it says 3? It's the 3rd time I've done this. Okay, so it's going to open that. It's going to download that. Then you click on it, and it goes through, and it's going to set up the software. So it says, go ahead, hit next, accept the license agreement. It's free. Hit next, next, and click finish. Okay, so now it's installed. Okay, now it's installed. So let me go over here to my desktop, and you can see I have it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, okay? Hopefully, I'm going to open it up. Yep. Okay, here it is. By the way, if you take a look at this document, it says when you open this up, it's going to ask you, do you want to use Enterprise? Just tell it no thanks. It's trying to sell you something. And then it comes up with the tip of the day. And probably a good idea to read this. But anyway, it says import your client's W-2s from approximately 150 of the largest companies. So what they're telling you is that they're, instead of having to input all the information, you may be able to actually transfer the information over. And by the way, most of the accounting software that you use, tax software, if you have a client 1 year, you can bring over all their information from the year before. You can even have it side by side. Okay, so we took a look at the tip, and now we have, and you could see actually I had started this return here in class. And I'm going to go over this return with you, but what I wanted to show you is that you need to read your way through this document here. Tells you what to do right here, okay? Tells you how to get started and all that kind of good stuff. And I also wanted to show you before we go to the returns, okay? Let me go back over, let's see if I go back over here. Okay, See the TaxAct overview and the TaxAct video? One of them is longer than the other. One of them is very short. Let's see. This one is... Well, we got a little commercial here first. Let's see what happens here.
Teenagers are building businesses with AI, while the only AI you know is ChatGPT. Let's be real. Most people over 40 use ChatGPT like it's Google. Copy, paste, ask a basic question.
Skip. Okay, so if you take a look, this one, notice here, it's 33 minutes long. So this one, it shows you a lot of features. So sometime between now, and by the way, these assignments won't be due. You don't have to worry about them this week because you got a test due. They won't be due till October 26th. Okay? All right, so you got plenty of time to do this, and if you need any help. So this one's 33 minutes. And let's see, that's the TaxAct overview. And then the other one, this guy right here, TaxAct video. This is actually much shorter. It's only 3 minutes, just something real quick. Anyway, the bottom line is that for both of these, right, you're going to want to watch both of them so that you can use this software better. Okay? So again, make sure you go on to Connect, download the software. Make sure you use this installing and using TaxAct Professional. Make sure you download that, take a look at it. Okay? And that'll get you started. Okay? So I'm going to go through the first couple of returns with you. I'm going to make videos on those. And then these last two, and by the way, all of these are going to be submitted. Okay? So for those of you, if you have to work with somebody else, it's okay. You should, at the end, you should be able to get a PDF of the return. Just make 2 copies and both of you upload it so you get credit. Okay? All right, folks, I'm going to stop it here and I'm going to be back. I'm going to make a video of the actual return. Okay? And if you take a look here, like this tax returning class, so take a look. This is the information you need right here. Again, I would recommend, so for the first return, I would recommend downloading this, printing it out if you can, or if you have a second, okay, or if you have a second screen, you could do it that way as well. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll be back in just a minute making the videos on how to go through the returns. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.